Hi everybody, thank you for joining me. This is Living Divinity. So I want to go over briefly the cards that I pulled. And the first one was the Four of Coins. The second was the Two of Swords. The third was the Queen of Cups. The fourth was the Five of Coins. The fifth was the Seven of Wands. And the last was the Ace of Cups. Now, just looking at these, the Four of Coins indicates inheritance, a gift, win, grant, or benefit. The Two of Swords is a choice. It's a stalemate, inner conflict. A balance of opposing parts. The Queen of Cups a blonde or fair woman, mature, honest, devoted, faithful wife, good mother and friend. The Five of Coins, material struggles. So you went from inheritance, gift, win, or grant into a material struggle related to work issues, health problems, overspending, partnership, or family loyalties. The Seven of Wands, resolute firmness and bravery, overcoming challenges, even if outwardly against the odds. And the Ace of Cups is a new beginning. And your cups overflowing, outpouring of feelings, creative beginnings, fertility, pregnancy, birth, attraction, new relationship. So now the Queen of Cups could be a male or female. It's the energy of the card. So I see that this Queen of Cups did have some sort of inheritance. Maybe he or she saved some money, had a little nest egg put aside, and there was a choice that had to be made. So maybe a choice between two, maybe a choice between like two people, or a job versus another job. It could be a variety of things. But this Queen of Cups made a decision, and it caused the Five of Coins, which is material struggles, family loyalties, partnerships. The Seven of Wands is making it through it, overcoming challenges, even if outwardly against the odds, winning through fighting from a position of advantage, the strength of personal integrity. And therefore, through it all, there's a new beginning. So I just want to touch base with those because I wanted to make sure I had the cards in the right order. And they kind of, in the book, kind of laid out a little differently. So let's see if I can find any cards that from the other decks or from like my handwritten decks that could resonate with any of these cards. So the first one I have out of the handwritten one is love can grow when you've healed yourself or in the process of healing yourself. Got to make it a daily thing for the healing. Death to whatever doesn't serve you. So I would almost look at the Five of Coins in that manner. Okay, the next card is inspire to create. Tame the beast that tries to bind you. The back side. Heal together, support each other's goals. Our energy protected by God's love. So, for me, I would say that it has to do with the Ace of Cups. And that the healing is never really complete. You're always working at healing something in your past. Okay, so the next card I have is confess. Confess could be the choice that this Queen of Cups made out of the Two of Swords was obviously one that was detrimental to maybe what she stood for, or she thought she was getting something different. And the Five of Coins again is saying that there's a material struggle when she had the Four of Coins to begin with. So by the Four of Coins, she made a choice. It wasn't the right one. It pushed her into the Five of Coins, which was a struggle. The Seven of Wands was through thick and thin. She's figured it out, what she needed to do against all odds. She has a new beginning with the Ace of Cups. The back side of this card says, ill intent to others, it will be returned to you. So I'm not really sure where that would fit. I still am looking at the Five of Coins regarding that. The next card I have is salty. And the back side, trust the guidance to skip the lesson. So it looks like she's already gone through this series of lessons. So I would say she's trusting the guidance out of the Seven of Wands. She pushed forward to the new beginning. Next one is my life is not over, I'm truly just beginning. That would refer to the Ace of Cups. The back side, God is not replaceable. Appreciate good people in your life and those that inspire you, but never idolize. And the last one, it's time to heal. Again, healing's at the beginning, it's at the middle, it's at the end. Constant healing. On the back side, body counts. Yep, that's nasty. So, when you talk about body counts in this day and age, it's, I don't know why there is. It seems like there's this competition between women, how many times they get laid, how many times they get some action from however many different men they can find that will give it to them. Or it could be for a woman or a man. Okay, so the next card I have is from the Akashic Record, Akashic Tarot Guidebook, and it pulled a 7, which is Fated Meeting. So there's also the 7 of the Seven of Wands. So that's 2 sevens. Fated Meeting. Let me read that to you. A clock tower stands with its hands pointing to just a few minutes before 12. A man and a woman approach each other, coming to meet at the time that was predetermined by their higher selves, who are shown above them, translucent and shining. With this card, you are coming to a very important relationship in your life. Either it is entirely new or an existing relationship is being lifted to a much higher experience. Karma from your lives may have brought you together, so it's important for both of you to stay alert. Keep your individual and collective growth a priority, and act with deference and compassion to yourselves and each other. If you both honor your karmic course, this could be one of the highest relationships you can know. This card can also show a fated meeting with another about a work situation, a creative project, or an important purpose that you hold. This too is likely karmic. Perhaps it's a past life publisher, spiritual teacher, a brother, or a sister. Whoever this is, it's a powerful and promising relationship. So get ready, it's almost time to take a deep breath and fill yourself with the expectation of someone special coming. Feel the excitement of this important approach. It's someone to know, to hold, and to help you. This person is almost here. So we're all karmics at one point or another. And when we ascend higher, when we are choosing our higher selves, when we're choosing our guided path, is when we can get out of that karmic and into the higher spiritual. Okay, so the last card we have, which is the 19. Light. And this is out of the Psychic Tarot. So this one, according to their cards, would be considered the sun. So the sun is typically Leo, and the sun is everything. The sun, what does it do for you? It grows your vegetables. It puts sunlight. The sunlight cleans things. It gives you warmth. It grows things. So it's very healing. This card reassures you that this is your time to be in the light. No matter what's happening around you, prosperity and bliss are promised. The qualities of this brilliant card are pleasure, happiness, contentment, growth, success, joy, and illumination. The light always brings forth new birth, a constant renewal of life. This is one of the best, if not the most positive cards in the deck, and it's yours. This is now your moment to shine. The radiance from within will be there for all to see as people become attracted to the rays of your spiritual light. And by being compassionate, generous, inspiring, and a leader, many will benefit as they feel the warmth emanating from you. Be discerning, but also be open to whatever or whomever you're attracting, for your rays reach far and wide. The light card reminds you that because of its power, nothing remains in the dark. Through its illumination, transcends certain paths before you begin to emerge and can be surely seen. Using the energy of positive thoughts and continually thinking about the happiest and most joyful of memories will light the path before you even more brightly and attract exactly what you're emanating. Keep on shining. So it's important to keep your vibe high. It's important to realize that, you know, when you get that Ace of Cups, it's a new beginning. And that's a new beginning for you. There's certain people that have that new beginning. And I could say when the wheel turns, everybody probably has their turn. But right now, it's your turn to take that Ace of Cups. It's your turn to have that fated meeting. It's your turn to turn what's happened in your past to the positive. You had positive with the 4 coins. You had the 2 of Swords. You had to choose something. So whatever it is that you chose, put you in the 5 of Coins, which was a material struggle. You had to go through the struggle until you figured out, how am I going to get myself out of this? and you did whatever you could to rise above with the Seven of Wands, and you get your new beginning. So stay on your journey. Know that this is for you. You've already done all the work. You've suffered through the learning lesson. You've learned the lesson. Now take the lesson and take your Ace of Cups and move forward. And sometimes God wants you to travel alone. Sometimes God has something for you, but there is a fated meeting, and there is the light. So you have the Ace of Cups, you have the light, which is a Leo card because it represents the sun. So you've gone through the ditches, and now you're cleaning yourself up. You're getting yourself ready for your new beginning. And it's time for you to enjoy it. So let me just do a little random pull out of the Bible. And I'm going to go to Jeremiah. Okay, freedom for slaves, which is Jeremiah 34:8. The word came to Jeremiah from the Lord after King Zedekiah had made a covenant with all the people in Jerusalem to proclaim freedom for the slaves. Everyone was to free his Hebrew slaves, both male and female. No one was to hold a fellow Jew in bondage. So all the officials and people who entered into this covenant agreed that they would free their male and female slaves and no longer hold them in bondage. They agreed and set them free, but afterwards they changed their minds and took back the slaves they had freed and enslaved them again. Then the word of the Lord came to Jeremiah. This is what the Lord, the God of Israel, says. I made a covenant with your forefathers when I brought them out of Egypt, out of the land of slavery. I said, every 7th year, each of you must free any fellow Hebrew who has sold himself to you. And after he has served you 6 years, you must let him go free. Your fathers, however, did not listen to me or pay attention to me. Recently you repented and you did what is right in my sight. Each of you proclaimed freedom to his countrymen. You even made a covenant before me in the house that bears my name. But now you have turned around and profaned my name. Each of you has taken back the male and female slaves you had set free to go where they wished. You have forced them to become your slaves again. Therefore, this is what the Lord says. You have not obeyed me. You have not proclaimed freedom for your fellow countrymen. So now I proclaim freedom for you, declares the Lord. Freedom to fall by the sword, plague, and famine. I will make you abhorrent to all the kingdoms of the earth. The men who have violated my covenant and have not fulfilled the terms of the covenant, they may before me I will treat like the calf they cut in two and then walked between its pieces. The leaders of Judah and Jerusalem, the court officials, the priests, and all the people of the land who walked between the pieces of the calf, I will hand over to their enemies who seek their lives. Their dead bodies will become food for the birds and the air and the beasts of the earth. I will hand Zedekiah, king of Judah, and his officials over to their enemies who seek their lives, to the army of the king of Babylon, which has withdrawn from you. I am going to give the order, declares the Lord, and I will bring them back to the city. They will fight against it, take it, and burn it down. And I will lay waste the towns of Judah, so no one can live there. Wow, that was a very powerful prayer. A Bible scripture there of what's to come. So in this reading, I see that this Queen of Cups probably wanted out several times, and maybe they should have released her, but they kept pulling her back in. And again, this Queen of Cups could be female, it could be male. It's the energy of the card. So with all that said, whoever this reading is for, you made a decision. It wasn't the right one. It caused you struggle. You figured out how to get out. You got the Ace of Cups. It's a new beginning. You got a fated meeting. And you got the Sun. You got a 19, the light. And 9 plus 1 is a 10. So it's a new beginning because you're finishing up with whatever all of this was. Thank you. I hope this message found the right people, the right person. Whatever's for you is for you. Whatever's not, leave it to the side. God bless you all. Thank you for joining me. Have a beautiful day. We'll see you next time. God bless.